welcome back. Thank you for coming back. If you're new here, thank you for coming to hang out. Tonight is honestly going to be very, very fast. It is the third installment of the nail trends for 2021. I'm not wearing the trend right now because I took it off and put these guys on. They're up on my Instagram already. Part of the Silent Film collection. And Chica Terry Cola. So that's what I'm wearing right now. But the trend that I'm doing tonight is the mini French, or like minimal French. I don't know what you want to call it, but I see it all over the place and I think it is absolutely adorable. I'm again going to show you two different ways to do it. One of the ways with just a polish, and again stamping polish, because it shows up so much better with just one coat, and it's hard to do these types of things with more than one coat and keep it even and in the same spot. And this one is called Teardrop. It's from Maniology. I'm so bummed that I can't get these polishes here anymore because they're great for art. They are amazing for nail art. And the second way is with dip, because that's what we do here. And the dip that I used for the minuscule French mani is Princess Jewel. It is from Brandy Loves Beauty, who is an amazing dip maker. Very happy to use her colors. This is from her Zelda collection that she ever so graciously sent me, because we chatted a lot about it, and I think she's just that kind of girl. So I'm using this on the tips of one nail. I'm using this on the tips of the other, so you can see two separate ways to do it. And I think that's it. I'm going to be quiet and flip everything down like I usually do. That thudding is my 4-year-old daughter. She's done now? I hope so. I'm gonna flip down. I'm gonna show you guys how to do this. And I think I have one more video coming up for this nail trends thing I'm doing. And after that, I don't know, I'm gonna have to come up with something else to do for you guys. But thank you for being here. Hit subscribe if you're not. Getting very, very close to that 1,000 mark to do the big giveaway. And I will see you guys when I am flipped down. I won't see you, but you'll see my phalanges doing the things. Okay, see you guys in a minute.
I'm doing this one in voiceover. So that is the mini French manicure that I was talking about. And I did the tip that I'm showing you guys with white, and then I also did Princess Jewel by Brandy Loves Beauty. It's really, really pretty pink, and it's bright enough to show up against the base color I've got down. Like stamping polish is the best to use for nail art. I just take a little bit, and for this first technique, I use my finger to do it. I have a cotton pad with some nail polish remover, non-acetone nail polish remover, so that you don't mess up your dip in case you touch your nails with it. But yeah, I just put like kind of a bit of a glob on my finger, because I don't know. I saw it done once somewhere and thought it was really simple, and tried it for this, and it worked very, very well. Yeah, so then I just line the tip up with the polish, the edge of the polish, and swipe along so that you get just the thinnest line of polish. And yeah, I got a little bit extra on the top there, but I just took it off with my finger. And if you had an appropriate nail shape or length, you could leave it like that. But I think with a coffin nail, it looks a little bit more interesting if you bring it down the sides. But like a short square would look awesome with just that tiny little line across as a French mani in whatever color you decided to do it, because that is another big thing that I'm seeing is French manicures in every color you could imagine, multiple colors on the same hand. It's just, I think people are just taking liberties with nail art, and it's awesome. I love it. And yeah, like I said, a non-acetone nail polish remover after this is top coated, and I would clear coat this with a dip and then do a regular dip top coat. If you then use your non-acetone nail polish remover, it's not going to mess anything up, but you can clean up your edges and take it off the finger you used to apply it. So those two are done with the nail polish, and now I'm going to show you how I go about doing it with dip. Unless you are very comfortable using an e-file, I probably wouldn't do it this way. It is, of course, a little bit longer lasting, and you don't have to worry about any of it chipping off or coming off if you're using dip, but it can, I mean, like, if you have the correct bit and a good enough e-file, you can take a finger off. So if you're not comfortable using one, don't do it. Just use polish or paint or whatever, but don't do it this way. I just like doing it this way because it, like I said, it's super long lasting. So you need a bit that is like deadly on the end. You can't use a safety bit because you need to have a sharp line. And when I was getting used to using my e-file, I took chunks out of my fingers. They're no joke. If you're not comfortable with it, don't do this. Don't do it. But yeah, then you just kind of want to take away enough of your base color dip so that you have a bit of a ledge where you can put down your dip base and then dip like normal, but of course it's only going to stick to where you've got your base, which is just going to be the very thinnest line along the top and a thin line along the edges. I'm not going to make you watch this. I just, go over this. So I'm going to speed through the next little bit. Okay, now that I have the ledges built on both sides of my nails and on just the tip, I like to stir up my dips, especially if I haven't used them recently. So yeah, you just use your base. I'm obviously using my base because it's my favorite base. And it's slow enough drying that you have time to mess about a little bit, because I like to mess about. So you just line it up and do the thinnest line that you can. And the reason you've hollowed this out is so that you're not building up a ledge instead of just making it even. This way you can do one dip, two dips with it, and then buff so it's all flat and you've still got a decent amount of color on your edges and on the tip. I picked a bright enough color that I only had to do one dip, and I did that on purpose. So there it is. I didn't do any activating and top coating because I knew I was taking these nails off the same night I did them, so that I could try out a new nail system. I have these jelly tips that I got from eNail Couture. They're amazing. Maybe I'll do a video with those. But yeah, it ends up pretty darn straight if you can keep a steady hand. But yeah, that's it. That's the two ways to do it, and I think it's adorable. If you try it, let me know. Show me on the Facebook page. I will see you guys for the next one.